With Kenny Dillingham being hired as the OC at Oregon, when he got there, he made a comment along the lines that Oregon and Eugene is the closest thing to an SEC environment you find out west. Based off your visit, would you agree? Thank you from Phoenix, Arizona. It's kind of, I guess, unfair because I haven't literally been everywhere out west. I've got a feeling that Palo Alto, California doesn't quite equal Athens, GA. So I don't think I need to go everywhere. I don't probably think Boulder matches Baton Rouge. It's a guess. It looks very nice. It looks very scenic. I'd love to go there. But I was in Eugene last week, and I did specifically do a lot of radio hits in the South this week where I said, very much felt like an SEC atmosphere. Now, here's what you immediately pick up on. When we go some places, the task is to manufacture passion. And it's such a chore. And it's so much easier if you got a place like Oregon where you don't have to worry about manufacturing passion. The people show up, the people are engaged, everyone knows their role, everyone does their job. And it doesn't really matter if the team's winning or not, they're in. They're all in for you. And when you don't have to manufacture that, that's box one being checked. Box two, after you've got the passion part down, you've got to have investment. Because if we're talking about matching some of the big SEC and Big Ten programs, you got to have the passion, but then you got to have the investment. And all you need to know about that is Phil Knight. He built Nike, he built Oregon football to what you know it as today, and I think there are probably some things just around the corner up there that may blow your mind even more than what you currently see as the current iteration of Oregon football. Thirdly, it's got to be attractive because the lifeblood of this sport is recruiting. And this, to me, is where outside of Southern Cal, of course, Oregon is able to separate above and beyond anyone else on the West Coast. There is a brand attraction with that O that's unique unto anything else outside of Los Angeles on the West Coast. And I was in their facility last week. I'll give you an example. So I ran into Triquez Bridges last week, who is a defensive back at Oregon. He played at Lynette High School. What part of Oregon is Lynette in? Oh, it's not in Oregon. Oh, is it in California? Where is it? Is it in Arizona? No, it's in rural East Central Alabama. And Lynette is a very good program. Clifford Story has done big things down there. But it's a small school in Alabama. So Triquez Bridges is a perfect example of what I'm talking about here. 4-star defensive back, and you probably look at Alabama, you look at Georgia, you look at Auburn, basically within driving distance of Lynette. And then Oregon's in the picture. And why is Oregon in the picture? Because kids who grew up in Lynette, Alabama, who are 18 or 19 years old, they know Oregon. They don't know anything, frankly and respectfully, about a lot of the other competition that Oregon has on the West Coast. Those schools don't even try to recruit nationally because of that. Oregon can afford to recruit nationally because they know, because of that check mark they have on the side of everything they wear and everything they feature up there, they resonate. You leverage what you have. Now, the downside is they got to fly 1,000 miles to go get a lot of that talent or more. But the plus side is the distance doesn't matter because it matters what attracts a kid. And what attracts a kid, they've got in abundance in Eugene, Oregon. So, yes, to answer your question, very much felt like an SEC program, a venue, a game day experience, etc. And I went up there for the first time. It will not be the last time. Guys, thanks for watching Late Kick. Make sure and leave a comment. I love interacting with you. But most of all, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. That's how we keep all of this free.